Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you all are good. I'm your instructor Mubashir Hussain, Department of English, Cust. Our topic of today's discussion, we will introduce the subject stylistics. Introduce ourselves to the course and what are the objective of this course. The aim of the course is that it will enable you to understand the literary style and the language of the writings. Normally, we look at the text, specifically literary texts, with reference to their theme or the ideas that the writer presents to us. Our basic concern is to find out what the text is about, whereas this subject stylistics will introduce you to the importance and the significance of the literary style, the language of the writers, and the literary design techniques that the writers employ. Now, keeping in view our traditional approach of reading English literature, either poems or novels or the short stories, we usually focus on the ideas that the writers have presented before us through their works. Before focus our attention on the character, the situation, and the messages that are inherent within the text, whereas literary writings are distinct from the ordinary writings. For example, the discourse of news, the discourse in advertisement, all these expressions differ from each other on the basis of the language, on the basis of the style. It is important that we observe what are the differences that make literary writing distinct and unusual from the ordinary writing, and how the literary expressions differ from other literary expressions, or for instance how one writer's style of writing differentiates him from or make him stand apart from the works of other writers. This is what stylistics will explain to you. This is what the subject of stylistics would introduce to you. Now this subject would introduce to a world where you interact with the text, you would scrutinize the text, and you will also observe in detail what are the specific parts of our text that function in a particular way and convey the messages to the readers, that is the audience of the text. Keeping in view our first lecture, that is on the subject of stylistics, I first feel that you must understand in what particular way or in which particular meanings the word do we take the word stylistics, or for example, as the very word stylistics carries in it the word style. Now the concept of style is very significant for conveying a message. You talk in a particular way, you talk in a specific way to communicate with something. For example, your emotions. You will talk in a particular way using a particular language to communicate a wish or to communicate a desire. Now, the use of words and language depends upon the function and the nature of the subject that you want to communicate or convey to the reader. For instance, when we refer to particular writers' styles, we distinguish them on the distinctive qualities that we notice in their works. Being students of literature, you all might be familiar with how we remember and recognize the particular writers that we have studied in our courses. For example, in your study of the poetry of Milton, you would have noticed that Milton's grand style, using eloquent, elevated, grand language. Milton distinguishes his style of poetry from the style of other poets of not only his own time but also of other times. Similarly, Swift is famous for his satirical style. His work is being observed as a satirical work. His focus is on style, so you recognize Jonathan Swift's style as satirical style. Similarly, if you read Alexander Pope's poetry, you find him the mock chirurg style. So on the basis of certain distinct qualities, you remember those authors and you focus on your reading of those texts with particular reference to the writer's style. Similarly, reading Bacon's prose with distinct qualities of his words and writing that stands out and touches the reader is his aphoristic or epigrammatic style. Now, keeping in view the fact that when we look at certain writers' works, we remember a particular or distinct qualities of the style of their writings. Now, this fact and this evidence reviews the importance of the stylistics, that how important the literary style is. Why and how does a writer make a particular effort to create his distinct mark in literary circle on the basis of his style? Now that the importance of the style is evident as the literary texts are concerned, we notice that the style is limited not only to a particular person or author, but also we think and we feel that particular eras as well as ages are also known to be evidence of a particular style in writing. For example, we associate a particular style of writing with the language habits and the style of writings of particular writers and group of people who belong to a particular age or who belong to a particular era. For instance, the style that is the dramatic style of the Elizabethan dramatists or the particular style of poetry writing that is distinctive of the qualities of the romantic poet's works. Similarly, if you come out of your literary observations, you observe that the style of news reporting is different from the style of poetry. Similarly, the official documents like leave applications and official documents in the form of the recording, the minutes of meetings, they all operate on certain distinct principles which distinguish their writing from the writing of the literary works. So, the understanding of the general importance of style of writing shows to us that the style of literary writing needs to be analyzed with great care, with great clarity, and also with great depth. So this discussion about the importance of literary styles, writing styles, importance of writers creating particular language and using it in a particular way, that is formal, that might be humorous, that might be critical, satirical, denotes that there is a need of the understanding of the style of literary works. That is why this particular course has been designed to introduce you the importance of the literary style. Keeping in view the importance of the course of stylistics, we expect that throughout our discussion in the course, this discussion would enable you to understand the importance and the function of the style of the literary works. Now the focus is on the understanding of the functions of the language, the function of the style. It means that through the understanding of discourse, you will know how important style is to convey a particular meaning and to be apt and adequate to help a particular impact upon the reader. Apart from that, after the study of this course, you will be able to analyze any literary text at poetry, prose, drama, short fiction or novels on the basis of their writing styles. This course will help you to perform detailed analysis of literary writings, and our focus will be to understand the methods and techniques to see which particular features in a text distinguish it from the ordinary writing. For example, if you are analyzing the literary works on the basis of their style in language, we will be able to compare those analyses of literary works with that of the ordinary writings, literary writings. Then on the more broader level, the understanding of the subject of the stylistic would not limit your understanding to just the understanding of literary texts. Now the course is significant in these terms that it will enable you to expand your understanding of the literary text and the understanding of the literary styles to other forms of expressions. For example, different discourses like the news discourse, advertisements, political discourse or political speeches, and the religious sermons or speeches or even religious texts. All these other areas where discourse, language and style is involved can be analyzed, understood and interpreted through the application of the subject of stylistics. Now, the understanding of the course objective as well as the understanding of the significance of the elements of the style in a literary work would help us better to focus on the learning as well as the understanding of the concept involved in the course. To give you a broader view of what the course would introduce you to, or what do we expect to study and learn. First of all, we will look at the historical development of the subject or the field of stylistics, that how has this field or subject emerged. Where does it stand in the contemporary or the present literary discourse or the literary expressions and understandings, and from which particular mode or form has it evolved? Is it the development of the modern age, 20th or 21st century, or do stylistic use of the study of style of literary work in the classical ages is found? So this is what basically today's lecture comprises of. Firstly, the introduction of the subject of stylistics, then the study of its development, its emergence as a field, a separate, distinctive field or separate subject of the study in the literary writings as well as in the discipline of literature and linguistics. Now, first of all, the subject of stylistics, what it is, what does it study, or how does it approach or make sense of the text. Look at the very word stylistics that encompasses within it the word style, and to know what the study of style involves. Stylistics is the study of the style used in literary and verbal language, and it also studies the effects the writer or the speaker or the communicator wishes to present or communicate to its audience or the listeners. So, stylistics is the study of the literary style which is worth noticing, which is worth discussion because of the function of the literary text. Stylistics involves the application of the concepts learned in the field of linguistics as well as the concept involved in the study of literature. We apply the knowledge of the linguistics as well as the knowledge of literature in order to arrive at broad, in-depth, rigorous, objective and scientific analysis of texts. If you look at the word aspects covered in the field, in the method of stylistics, you will notice that the style part is related to how our text is constructed, how a text or a writing is formed. That is basically the language of the text. And as I said earlier, that usually in our analysis of poems or a story, we jump to the understanding of the text on the basis of what does the text say to us, what messages or themes or ideas does the text present to us, ignoring how the text is composed. Now, stylistic fills this gap between the understanding of the content of a word, content of a work, and the understanding of the style of a work. So, stylistics focuses on what the word is about, and also most importantly it focuses on how the work is constructed. There is a link between the message conveyed to the reader through a particular language, through a particular style. Now, what and how of a text mean? What is the message of a text, the theme of the text, the ideas that the text contains, and how is the style, the form, the language that has been employed in a particular way to convey those messages or those themes. So, if literary criticism was concerned with what the text is about, now the subject of stylistics is concerned with how the text is constructed. Which particular elements does the text employ or make use of to convey the message and the theme of the writing?